I'd like to thank you all for coming.
Oh. You should have just sat down and shut up. Sorry, he
shot down in my glory.
2 seconds. Oh, there you go. That's for you.
Wonderful.
Really apologise for my Where were we?
I was just about to punch you in the face.
Shall I start at the beginning?
Yeah.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, on behalf of Mark and Kim, I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. And I hope, like me, you've had a wonderful day so far. I'm sure that having you all here has made it a very special day. And I'm sure you'll all agree with me that Kim looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Whilst writing this speech, it started to get a little bit torn, drawn out, a bit like Mark. So I've changed it to be short and sweet, just like Kim. Luckily, she's only 5'3", so if she'd been 5'4", she would have had to left. As you can see, I'm a little nervous about making this speech. So much so, this is the 5th time that I've stood up for a war seat with a little bit of paper in my Now, me and Mark have become good friends. I'm honoured that he asked me to be his best man. How do I know Mark, you may ask? Well, I've known him for a short while, relatively speaking, but only around 8 years. But during this time, we've had our ups and downs, but this has just made our friendship closer and stronger. He's always been there for me when I needed a chat, and vice versa, and I hope this is the way it's always been. Drink, relax. It's traditional that I respond to Mark's speech on behalf of the bridesmaids and the maid of honour. So if I offend, upset, shock anyone, take it up with Lisa and the girls. So whilst on the subject, can I say a massive thank you to Kim and Mark from Lisa, Tanya, Joanne and Emily for asking them to play such an important part in their special day. Coming over to Kim's father's speech about the I'll alter him joke. Thanks a lot. I would say, why would Kim want to alter Mark? He's smart, intelligent, well-groomed and polite. But most of all, Kim has found the only man in Britain who enjoys cleaning. So girls, if you're behind on the housework, get Mark round for coffee, he'll have it done in no time.
Next week.
Now on this day in history, Kim and Mark got married.
Yay!
But there's been a few other interesting things that have happened on this day. In 1973, Concorde made its first crossing of the Atlantic. setting a new record with an average speed of 954 miles per hour. In 1969, the Beatles released the album Wrong Abbey Road. And in 2009, Arthur, the Jamaican weatherman, yeah, it's true, look it up, forecast the evening weather to be hot and humid with clear skies by the morning. So do these historical facts have any meaning here today? Well, Kim and Mark will shortly be off on their honeymoon. So like Concord, they will cross the Atlantic for their first time. They will be staying in a tropical country, so they will hear the Beatles every night. And if, like last year, the evening weather is warm and close, maybe they will get a little sun or doctor by the morning. This is the 4th time I've stood in front of a wedding party. 3 times as a best man and once as a groom, which was 15 years ago and counting. Now, this might be the fact that Mark came to me one day for a little bit of relationship advice. Mark was in a dilemma. He loved this girl, but he did not know whether he was ready for a long-term relationship. So, after a little man-to-man chat, Mark seemed to go away happy. Now, I don't know what happened over the next few months, but sure enough, the next time I saw them, they were still together. And so it went on until today. So, was it good advice I gave him?
Of course.
And Kim, I've said it all along. I thought you were the one. And today, you really are the one.
Yeah.
So after such a happy ending, I would like you all to stand.